Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Russell Brand. Russell Brand has been accused of of R-ing individuals and all kinds of deplorable behavior. Now he's saying he's coming out and he's speaking on it, and he pretty much saying that everything he ever did with anyone was consensual. He is saying that, listen, when I was younger, I was a wild boy. I was a bad boy. I did some things. He said he was addicted to having relations, and I'm trying to keep it simple because this is YouTube with other people. He said he was addicted to using substances, okay? But he said one thing he never did, and what he is not, he said he never argued anybody. That he said he will not take on that title, and he's looking forward to fighting these charges in court. Now, I will say this. I feel like, because Russell Simmons, who was accused of similar things, Diddy accused of similar things. It seems as if in their mind, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there for any of these individuals, but it seems like in their mind, the people that, are claiming they did something to them, they saying that that person said yes at the time. I don't know. I wasn't there, but in their mind, that person said yes, and everything that they did was between two consenting adults. Let me go ahead and share screen so we can get right into the story. So Russell Brand, I was a drug and sex addict, but I was never a R. So let's listen to him speak.
Hello. Firstly, thank you for these incredible and overwhelming messages of support. We're very fortunate in a way to live in a time where there's so little trust in the British government. We're very fortunate, I suppose, that this is happening at a time where we know that the law has become a kind of weapon to be used against people, institutions, and sometimes entire nations that will not accept and tolerate levels of corruption that are unprecedented. I'm speaking particularly to those of you that are watching this in the UK. How do you feel about your legal system right now? How do you feel about some of the high-profile cases that are not being pursued and prosecuted? How do you feel that the Southport murders were handled? How do you feel about the government of Keir Starmer? Now, that's just sort of general context. I've always told you guys that when I was young and single, before I had my wife and family, we're just out of shot over there, my beautiful children, I was a fool, man. I was a fool before I lived in the light of the Lord. I was a drug addict, a sex addict, and an imbecile. But what I never was a rapist. I've never engaged in non-consensual activity. I pray that you can see that by looking in my eyes. I want to thank all of you for your continuing support. I want to let you know that our show will be on Rumble on Monday. Thanks for your support there. And of course, I'm now going to have the opportunity to defend these charges in court, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. In the meantime, you lot, stay free, and we will be continuing to discuss this matter. Praise the Lord.
So Russell Brand's firing back at the charges leveled against him by the British government, claiming he may have dealt with drug and sex addiction, but he never raped anyone. The actor shared the video to his ex account mere minutes ago, kicking it off by saying the only positive about people realizing the rule of the law is being wielded like a weapon in Britain is that everyone can see his innocence. After speaking in generalities for a while, Brand addresses the allegations head on, admitting before he met his wife and had kids, he was a fool in the throes of drug and sex addictions. Despite being an addict, Brand makes it clear he has never argued and never engaged in non-consensual sex with anyone. And he adds he hopes everyone can tell the truth by just looking in his eyes. Brand thanks all of his fans for their continued support and plugs his hit show on Rumble, next episode scheduled for release on Monday. As you know, Russell was charged with 1 count of R and 1 count of indecent assault, 1 count of oral R, and 2 counts of SA on Friday. That's a lot. The alleged incidents are said to have occurred between 1999 and 2004, and the charges are bringing renewed interest to past interviews Brand has given, including one from 2007 with disgraced media personality Jimmy Savile. Let's take a listen.
It'd be very nice to meet you one day, Mr. Jimmy Savile. Just,
Well,
you know.
if you've got a sister, you could meet me by bringing her along.
I mean, I haven't got any sisters,
I
but
don't usually meet fellas, but if you've got a sister, that's okay.
I've got a personal assistant called and part of her job description is that anyone I demand she greets, meets, massages, she has to do it. She's very attractive, Jimmy.
Well, that's a good start.
What kind of
start? You could send her along to do some research.
Would you like her to wear anything in particular, Sir Jimmy?
I'd actually prefer her to wear nothing.
Right. So you want my assistant to meet you naked? Okay. Well, that's not going to be a problem.
The bad thing about this is whether he was joking or not, all of the trouble that he's in now, that's not going to seem like a joke at all. This is messy. Brand's expected to appear in court in May 2nd. So May is D-Day, so to speak, for a lot of people because Diddy trial starts in May. Now Russell Brand is going to have to go to court in May. I don't know what to make of this, and I don't know what to say. Bad behavior is bad behavior. But when you're a public figure, you got to walk the straight and narrow because your bad behavior, and actually, I'm going to say not just public figures, you can be anybody. Your bad behavior may come up to catch up with you. There's a lot of men, non-celebrities, that they play around. They have their fun when they're young, but then they get other individuals pregnant. They leave those individuals behind. And then when they want to clean up their life, they meet someone, they get married, and then they want to act like those kids that they made while they was playing games in the street don't matter, and they want to ignore them. Not saying everybody does that, but a lot of men do that. And you can't do that. Your past will come to haunt you. And that's why, you know what, you got to try to have what they might call clean fun. Have your fun, but don't leave, don't leave dead bodies behind. That's what I like to call it. Don't leave dead bodies behind because they're going to come back to haunt you. Don't leave a girlfriend and you left her with 2 kids and now you want to get married and act like you didn't have those 2 kids. Don't be violating people. I don't know. He's talking about look in his eyes and you could tell, that he's innocent. I never was able to look in anybody's eyes that I really didn't know and to be able to tell whether they're innocent or not. Now, people that I know, I can look at them or hear their voice and be like, you lying. But some perfect stranger, I don't know if I could be able to look in their eyes and just say, okay, he's telling the truth. I need more details. But listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. These celebrities, they want to engage in bad behavior. And then they think they could simply, and I don't got nothing against religion. They think they could go get baptized, praise the Lord, and then all of their past transgressions are going to just go away. Life don't work like that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.